Hello, dear Gemini. I will tell you today's horoscope for September 1st, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Gemini. I'll tell you today's horoscope. Don't wait too long before jumping into a new job. You're probably feeling a bit uncomfortable with the one you're currently doing. Think about this and start looking for a new space to work in right now. You have many resources to deal with any problem that may arise. Your mind is so powerful and brilliant that whatever you strongly desire, you will bring it into your life. You have to review your finances and your expenses. You might need them soon. Don't brag about money or other things. It can't bring you good consequences. News will come from outside regarding a job, money, or something important. You will say something to your partner that he or she will like, and he or she will be very nice to you. You will have a great influence on the decisions made in your family. Your friends may have problems, and don't let yourself be carried away by negativity. In love, you will make plans with your partner that will be very stimulating. You will do well. You are feeling a bit overwhelmed by the excessive workload. Try to delegate some tasks. You will be tired and in a bad mood, but it will pass. Don't worry too much. You will soon receive more help than you expected. You are lucky. You are not feeling very well and you have problems recovering, but your health is fine. Be patient at work. You should avoid anxiety and take things more calmly. It is a good time to apply for a loan and you will achieve what you want. This is the ideal time for self-analysis and mature reflection. You will live a splendid moment in love. Everything will go very well for you. Your personal magnetism is on the rise. Make the most of it that you can. In terms of health, it would be good for you to do yoga or some other activity that has a relaxing effect. You have the ability to absorb other people's energy like a sponge because you are a sign of the air element, versatile and agile, which adapts very well to changes. However, this can be counterproductive because if you are surrounded by negative people, you may feel a little depressed and exhausted. Take measures to protect your privacy and physical and mental integrity. Avoid arguing with those who try to bother you all the time. In love, you are in what is called the time of reunions and love arrangements. Surprisingly, you are facing someone you have not seen for a long time, or you receive news from a person you are interested in who is not by your side. There is a positive change in your life based on the learning you have acquired from the vital lessons you have recently received. In health, do not worry about passing ailments, which may be worrying you with hypochondriac ideas. You must remove them from your mind because they do not benefit you in any way, and at this time your astral horizon is well sponsored. And now, with your ruler Mercury direct, even more so. At work, those related to home, family, and home-based businesses are favored by the lunar transit to the sign of Virgo, of the earth element, which shares its ruler with you. Take advantage of this good energy to move forward with your stagnant plans and put your very peculiar ability to adapt to work. Money and fortune, you have been worrying too much about an economic situation that requires peace of mind on your part and, above all, not believing that if one door is closed, there will be no other options. This is not the case. Other doors always open. The key is not to sit still waiting for the one that is closed to open. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, moderate. Cosmic dynamics, your Gemini versatility that helps you adapt to the changes that occur. Dangerous tendency, vague fear or anxiety about something you don't know. What you should avoid, letting yourself be negatively influenced by less evolved people. Quote of the day, if that door closed, look the other way and you will see how many other doors open. Relationship prediction. Today things will go very well if your partner is a fire sign like Leo and Sagittarius, and very well with Libra. With Gemini there could be good compatibility. With Cancer, even if it is a water sign, the most tense relationship could arise with a native of Virgo or Pisces. Your current compatibility is good with all signs, although somewhat unstable with Earth and water. There is good affinity in certain aspects with Virgo, since both share the same ruler, the planet Mercury. If you are single, do not be afraid to express what you feel. Your words will be well received. The universal number is 7. In numerology, the totals are reduced to one digit. Your lucky hours for love, money, and business are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and will be adapted to your national time. 3:20 a.m., 8:15 a.m., 4:15 p.m., 5:30 p.m. The lucky numbers in chance are 19, 23, 26, and 30. Your special number for today is 52, and your color of the day is orange. Let's continue talking about the horoscope for September. Some aspects of your life are considered this month. First of all, this concerns life attitudes and the methods by which you will achieve your goals. The accentuated influence of Mercury, your ruler and activator, will lead you to rethink some actions. Don't worry if you suddenly decide to abandon some projects and fundamentally change everything. Now, any metamorphosis will do you good. Since the position of Jupiter, which is responsible for limiting Gemini's possibilities, will be weakened, fate will not call you, and without a challenge, Gemini quickly retreats. Therefore, you yourself will have to challenge yourself, so do not skimp on self-criticism. This time is ideal for starting big projects, including your own business. You can even take risks, but do not bet everything you have. During the first 10 days, communication with family will be easy and you will even be able to solve pressing problems. You will be very surprised. The stars do not advise you to relax. If you are careful, you will definitely find something to spend the suddenly freed time on. As for the work direction, the beginning of the month is predicted to be stable. The only advice is not to rush into big investments. Asterisk Gemini, you will feel full of creative ideas and new perspectives. Today is a day to explore those ideas and see how you can implement them in your life. At work, this will be a good time to propose new projects or look for ways to innovate. Things could get a little confusing. Keep open communication with your partner and avoid assumptions. You may find someone who sparks your interest. It is crucial to keep all the promises you make. If economic circumstances do not allow it, it is important to remember them, mark them on the calendar, give them visibility, and consider making them a reality in the near future. Forgotten or minimized promises can hurt your partner, who trusts your words. Before making a bet or investing, even in routine matters, it is essential to carefully analyze all the aspects related to that choice. You have overlooked that your recent decisions have not been the best due to haste. Cultivate calm to achieve more effective progress. To keep your heart health in optimal conditions, it is essential to avoid poor nutrition. Even though your many occupations have led you to neglect this aspect, from today on you must plan your meals better, choosing and preparing your food with greater discernment. Do not play with your well-being, my dear friends. If you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. We think of the powerful as people who occupy positions of responsibility. They are people who are aware of their potential and who, hopefully, use their influence in what they do. It is the people who see themselves as powerless who are dangerous. With nothing to lose, they are willing to act desperately. You may feel cornered these days, but before you try to fight your way through, try a more delicate tactic. You have more power than you think. You can use it to negotiate a good outcome for everyone. Now that you are under the action of two planetary conjunctions, one with the Moon and the other with Venus, at the end of this month of September and the beginning of the last quarter of the year, you are surrounded by a very happy, awake, and dynamic tone. Follow your intuitions, Gemini. because this is a promising day in every sense. However, you tend to be somewhat careless with your money and spend what you shouldn't on games of chance or in casinos, letting yourself be carried away by a first impulse. In your love life, there are solutions, don't worry. What happened and worried you is being forgotten, and a new day of love and joy dawns for you with this cycle 6, that of love, family, home, and sensitivity. Gemini, take advantage of this day, since your sign will be full of good vibes. Try to transmit it to your loved ones. Take advantage of this day to have the opportunity to remedy everything you think is lost and ask for forgiveness from the people who deserve it. Better late than never. Today you will have the impression of having started off on the wrong foot, given the circumstances that will be presented to you, since a special person for you will make a mistake that will affect you directly. It is important that you learn to forgive and, above all, not to hold grudges, since this will poison your soul. Today you will be very conciliatory, so it will be the right time to clarify misunderstandings or get closer to that person from whom you have been distant for some time. Luck will be with you at work and in love. The moon in transit through the sign of Scorpio surrounds you with a very fiery and passionate tone, but also with a somewhat jealous and possessive effluvium. Don't say something that could be hurtful to your partner, relying on assumptions or conjectures, because you would be asking for trouble. Enjoy your day in peace and harmony, with enthusiasm and joy. This day everyone will make you feel special, so take advantage of it. This is the time to have someone important in your life. All the good vibes you have, transmit them to your loved ones, friends, and family. It's your day and everything will go wonderfully for you. Seek balance in your life and in the environment that surrounds you. Remember that love is mainly based on communication. Don't be afraid to talk about new topics with your partner. If the topic makes you feel uncomfortable, talk about it and let him or her know how important that conversation is to you. If you suffer from problems associated with bones, teeth, muscles, or similar conditions, today you are receiving a good, healing planetary influence that will help you enjoy a relieved day and be healthier in general. There can't be a better time for those born under this sign. Your health level has never been so balanced. It's an excellent time to go out for a run, try extreme sports, eat what you've always wanted without fear of losing your health. Take special care not to overreact to a critical comment made to you related to your work or profession. The best attitude is to listen to it and process it to see to what extent it is true and to what extent it is convenient for you to apply it in your work life. If you are thinking of changing jobs, today is an excellent day to try it. A better job offer may come your way, but remember that before making any decision you must have secured that job you want so much. Otherwise, you will find yourself in a big bind. Be very selective during this astral cycle in the coming month of September, Gemini. If you put your interests in the hands of irresponsible people or people who don't care about your finances, you could lose money and also get involved in compromising legal situations. Your financial situation at the moment is too solid. Today you won't have to worry about money issues, since you'll have what you need at hand. But it's important to remember that you shouldn't spend on things you don't need. It's not bad to treat yourself to some luxuries, but don't go over your income limit. Check your bank accounts. If necessary, learn to manage your money better. If you've taken out something on credit, try to pay it off before that purchase generates interest and you end up paying more. If everything is going well at work, it would be a good time to ask for a raise. Don't look for complicated solutions to the issue. The best path will undoubtedly be the easiest. Remember this daily. Someone in your circle will offer you the chance to take part in a business. It is not without risk, but it can bring you good profits. Taking the risk in this case can be positive. If today you need more money than you really have, Gemini, remember that you have some things that you do not use and that you can sell. Maybe your old bike or that thing you hate in your haul. Do it without hesitation, it will solve the problem. Prepare yourself to live, from now on, a very interesting stage on a daily basis. Exchanges with siblings are more fluid, some questions are answered, and the flow is greater. You communicate, explain, convince. If you can count on your power of seduction and your offensive dynamism to unite the votes, you will protect yourself and prepare what will take shape at the latest. You have no shortage of charm to convince those around you that your projects are solid and that your loved ones would do well to follow you on the adventure. Communicative enthusiasm and an undeniable will are your assets for having an excellent month. Discrete projects evolve positively and concern your personal and family development. You will manage your administration with ease to improve your living conditions soon. Do not embellish the picture so as not to disappoint anyone. As a couple, you communicate to your family your intention to close ranks around a project that you are preparing with care and that will emerge next year. Perhaps a child to come or a real estate investment. Single, the current flows well between you and your loved ones, making those who share the perspectives with which you associate them dream. A climate of trust that should not be disturbed by too many promises. If you lack funds to finance your projects, go to the right people and get their support. Do not ask too much of them or they may consider you demanding. Even at work, stay focused on family matters that move you body and soul. Count on your creative energy and your determination to impose your ideas to stand out from the crowd and make a mark. You want to spend time with your family, your personal matters are the focus of your attention. Take advantage of this to organize a family meal. Gemini, important dates for September. Day 4, discuss with your family projects that are underway or about to emerge. Rely on those who support your cause in the shadows and continue to trust in the future. Day 8, you act with discretion to improve your living conditions and benefit from a favorable astral climate to prepare your plans. Day 16, important changes are coming, you aspire to more freedom in your management and you express yourself with a family that listens to you and leaves you free. Day 17, avoid making promises and family commitments that you are not sure you can keep. Review your expectations, otherwise, the best can become the enemy of the good. Day 29, you run the risk of creating tension, even conflict, or disappointing those close to you. If you are stubborn, reconcile your desire to evolve as you please with the general interest. The month is moving at the speed of light, with so many ideas in your head and things to do to prepare for the future. It is time to lay the foundations for your future in the best possible conditions. Life is much simpler than you think, Gemini, but don't be confused. Just because it is simple doesn't mean it will be free of problems, as these always exist. Remember that complications are an important part of life. They allow us to make mistakes and learn from our experiences. Don't stay in the city for too long during this month. If you have the chance to travel or go out, always choose a place that is surrounded by vegetation or that allows you to have contact with nature. It is necessary for the tranquility of your spirit, especially this month. Changes take time, Gemini. Nothing can be changed overnight, at least not what means a substantial and important change, such as a change of mentality and paradigm. For that, time is needed, and time is what can improve and heal everything. Within this month, you will have to refuse to be managed by others. As much as it seems like a good idea to let yourself be led by someone stronger, it is not the time to do so, not now or ever. You have your own voice, you know how to communicate well with others, and you know the right moment when you should stop talking. These are qualities that not everyone has and that you can exploit in yourself to make yourself someone that others can follow and admire. Gemini will have a very successful month if they set their mind to it. It is one of those moments where turning things around in their personal favor is the absolute responsibility of the person interested in it. You don't have to do big things to show what you feel for someone else. and this month you will realize this, as it will be a time of great simplicity and austerity, which will not have to do with a financial downturn, but with a change of thinking regarding expenses and investment for the future. Gemini will have a month of opportunities. The goals you want to achieve still seem far away, but you are moving forward little by little. If you feel like you want to speed up your pace or that you are going too slow, you should start to calm down a little. You should not take everything in such a hurry. It is a good time to be calm and to put a pause on the race you are running. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.